Welcome all soldiers to the Fantasy Football War Council's podcast. Here are your generals, Jonathan Arneson, Daniel Gutierrez, and Ali Vagefi.
Hello and welcome to another meeting of the Fantasy Football War Council. I'm your General of the South, Jonathan, and as always, I'm joined by my rival in the North, Daniel, and fellow Southern General Ali. Woo! It's football time.
Yeah, it's a week away from the draft from recording this. It's getting exciting. So the chessboards will be practically set.
Happy Laramie Tunsil Day, everybody.
That's right. It has been an enjoyable day. On today's War Council, we have a guest. John's cousin, Cass, is joining us for our council meeting this evening.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Well, welcome, Cass, and excited for you to be here to get the season started and an early start to ruining my fantasy team, being frustrated for the whole year. So can't wait to get this going.
Happy news to my ears. Oh, what a good day already.
Well, here on the War Council, we will be discussing free agency, and then we're going to get into some draft talks. But first, the news.
All right. After 17 months, it's back. That's right. Not a sponsor. Taco Bell is finally bringing back the Mexican pizza. And this is the biggest news out of anything we have. And we've got like 13 more news blurbs on here. Nothing else matters. Not a sponsor.
John, I can tell you, and this might be with disappointment, I have never had a Mexican pizza before.
I will buy you your first one.
Hey, free lunch!
I wept when they took this off the menu. I legit wept. I mean, this is, it's so delicious.
Is this a McRib thing? Is this anytime their profits go down, they let's juice it up, bring back French fries?
No. This was a menu item that has been there forever, and it was always on the menu, and for some reason, they dropped it off.
Weird.
Okay. I have no reasoning whatsoever. So
I heard on the radio that there was there's a campaign to bring it back from customers.
Oh, it was massive.
I signed people were signing petitions, and they were setting up meetings. They were having their 2 says on board meetings and stuff, talking about the Mexican pizza. Yeah, so it's a big thing for some people.
Wow, this is how some people decide to change the world. Bring back.
That's it. Every victory, even the small victories, are victories, right?
Oh, this was a happy thing when I saw this on the website. So I was like, oh, it had a date of May 19th, and I said,
"Who goes on Taco Bell website? Why were you on Taco Bell website?"
Actually, funny story. It wasn't me on the website. It wasn't me. It was my sister, and she texted me. And she's another person that loves this, the Mexican pizza as well. And she's the one that texted me the date on there and said, it's coming back.
So I am a lover of Taco Bell. I will admit that. It's cheap Mexican, whatever. It tastes good. But it amazes me that they set a date to bring this back of May 9th, because all of their food has the same ingredients. It's just put together.
It's all there.
Manner.
They could be making this now. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, they could be making this now, and they should be. But they're teasing and tempting me, and I get it. And I won't step foot there until May 19th.
Daniel, that's all Mexican food. It contains a tortilla, some meat, some sauce, and some garnishments on top. And no offense to Mexican food. My wife is Mexican. I love Mexican food. I literally, we eat it almost every day. That's what we do. But yeah,
no one restaurant is the same. They are all different. Sauce, everything.
Yeah,
true. And some are better
different
than the
seasonings and all of that.
Oh yeah.
Taco Bell is their ground taco beef, beans and cheese, lettuce and tomato. They put that in everything.
Yeah. But it's the nacho
it's just different combinations. Nacho cheese, how many tortillas, crunchy tortilla, burrito tortilla. It's still all of the same
what
4 things.
Shape? Yeah.
Yeah. But what's amazing to me
Let's throw
is
some red chips in there. It's red. I know it.
the amount of different flavors you're getting from just the different portions that you put into that is amazing.
No one's going to believe we're not sponsored by Taco Bell.
I'm hoping that we will be by the end of this. Keep it up. Keep it up. Episode 53.
Backstory: There's literally a Taco Bell across from John's house, so we had it a lot in high school.
Oh yeah, when you live across one for 33 years, I mean, it's something you do. And you know what? I got to tell you, the thing that's bothered me since COVID is the Taco Bell used to be open till 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Since COVID, they used to close at 7 p.m.
Dang, that's early.
7 p.m.
Cass, I swear we're going to talk about fantasy football.
No. 7 p.m.
This is
all right,
entertaining.
anyway.
Don't get me wrong.
Let's move into football. As much as I love Taco Bell, May 19th.
The next bit of news: Stephen Gilmore signs with the Colts for $24 million over 2 years with $14 million guaranteed. That's a good move by them.
Colts are looking sexy. I always pick them to be my dark horse to walk into a Super Bowl, and they never do it. So, come on, Matt Ryan, don't disappoint.
I mean, it's not their fault. They were building a team around Andrew Luck, and all power to Luck. He decided, you know what, I just can't do this anymore. He walked away for his own health, but they were building to it. They were going to be that team again.
Allie, let's put you behind a really crappy offensive line and let you get hit by 250-pound full-grown men.
Yeah.
Because your
I would pull Luck any day.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's why he said no fault of their own.
Yeah,
no pat on Luck for it. Yeah. And the year that he retired, the best line in the NFL. The year that
yeah. But I mean, he was out for a whole season having surgery because of the earlier line. So he's traumatized. He was Ricky Bobby in that movie. He just couldn't get back.
Yeah. Like people were saying, "Oh, he's coming back. Oh, he's coming back." And then like 6 months later, he like talked at some school, and everybody was like, "Nope, he's not coming back."
Yeah, I apparently didn't hear that.
Lost
because I
like 60 pounds.
So I'm glad that we brought up Andrew Luck because I've been storing a bunch of these things on my phone for the next podcast that I wanted to save, and I saw a top 14 rating of the saddest downfalls of the most potential stars, and sitting at, where is he? Number 7, Andrew Luck. Yeah. So number 1 was Todd Gurley. Number 2, we have Henry Ruggs. I don't know if he should be that high.
Yeah.
Luke Kuechly was number 3, and that one made me cry. Like I actually shed a tear.
Wait a minute.
Pour one out for Kuechly.
Ricky Williams should have been up there.
Oh, dude. Okay. I'm so glad you mentioned Ricky Williams.
It is 420.
Exactly. Because this morning I saw this, and it was the 1999 draft day trade. And it was the Redskins trading, the Saints trading for the Redskins pick to receive Ricky Williams. Yep. Would you like to hear what they traded?
Their entire draft.
Well, practically, yes. Minus a second round, a first round, a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, a seventh. The following year's first and third for the first overall pick to pick up Ricky Williams.
I mean, Cass, do you know who Ricky Williams is?
No.
Sticky Ricky.
Ricky Williams came into the NFL and was going to be one of the historic best running backs of all time. Everyone was hyping him up so much to the point where this team traded their entire draft to pick him up because he was going to be a changer for the entire organization. Unfortunately, he really liked to smoke weed a lot.
What year was this?
Yeah,
he was drafted in 1999.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Now, bear in mind, I mean, he did have some really decent seasons. In 2002, he was wasn't he leading rusher with 1,853 yards, 16 touchdowns? Yeah, he had 16 touchdowns that year. I mean, and he was playing for Miami at the time.
Yeah.
because he only spent 3 years in New Orleans. They traded the whole boat for him and kept him for 3 years. And then he spent the next few years in Miami. And Miami kicked him in 2010. And in Baltimore, he had...
Yeah. In 2010, by the way, they kicked him. That was 2 years in between where he retired for one season just to smoke weed. And then another season he was still smoking weed, but he was playing, but the NFL didn't let him.
So that was 2 seasons. In 2004 is when he missed it. That's when he retired. And then in 2006 he missed the season because the violation of league substance abuse because he failed the drug test. So he missed 2004 and 2006.
Anyways.
Yeah. Nothing compared to Flash Gordon, of course. Your favorite wide receiver.
Number one wide receiver, 2022-2023 season. You mock my words.
You didn't even need to type in his stats to call that out. So, I just want to say,
Who else is Mahomes going to throw to? No, please tell me, because I need to know who he's going to throw to.
Oh, hey, save that. Sammy's in here. Don't worry. Don't ruin that news. Move on.
All right.
Oh, yeah, we have news to read. Back to the news.
Moving on. Kyle Murray and the Cardinals have not come to terms on the new contract. Murray says he will sit until a new contract is in place. After seeing all the other QBs get signed, Murray obviously is wanting a very, very big payday.
I mean, he didn't have a good last season, and there's question marks, and they obviously are not signing his 5th-year tender.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to perform this year, or he's not going to be an Arizona Cardinal, I don't think.
Dude, you signed the deal. You're the first overall pick. You're 3 years into your 5-year contract. Shut up and play.
Well,
like I understand if it's towards the end of your contract and you're wanting an extension and you're going to but you had a good first 2 years. Last year was rough. Why are you complaining about your contract? You still got a couple more years to go, Yeah. I don't know.
So today, both Chase Edmonds and retired Patrick Peterson both came out on social media saying they don't believe that Kyler will finish his career as a Cardinal.
Yeah, probably not.
And I don't either.
No.
I think he'll be gone next year.
Yeah,
unless he has a phenomenal year, he's not going to get signed. He will be elsewhere. But you could see him in a good team. Unless Carolina gets something, he could be in blue and
I was going to say, they're going to trade him to Carolina.
Exactly. It's not in the division. It's across the states. They won't have to deal with him much.
No, they won't. That would be a smart choice on Arizona's behalf.
And a good fit.
Take a couple first-round picks from Carolina. Guess what? They're at number 6 this year.
A couple QBs available for them to pick up. So
yeah.
Well,
and then maybe they get Baker in Arizona.
Well, I mean, Baker's in the news here as well. We got him later down here, so.
I know. But, I mean, that would be smart of Arizona. Pick up 2 to 3 first-round picks from Carolina. The best overall pick this year. They're probably going to stink a little bit.
Baker. That's not a bad.
And then trade away your 6th, 7th round for Baker Mayfield as a bridge quarterback in case if it doesn't go bad for you. Then you got two first-round picks next year to be able to trade up anyway. So, you could trade back this year
so many
and get
good
more.
wide receivers there. So
yeah,
many
they do.
good wide receivers there.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got James Conner, and he's backed up by Edmonds. They're not bad running backs, right?
No, Edmonds is in Miami now.
Oh, okay. Who's backing him up now? Who's backing up Conner?
He's the man.
Connor's the man. So do they 3rd, 4th round bring in one of the lower running backs? I don't see them dropping a top pick on one of the running backs.
No, maybe.
It's not one of their dire needs. They have.
It's not. They don't have many dire needs in Arizona. They just need to play better.
Well,
it's at the end of the season. They burn out by week 10.
Solid
2 years in a row.
If they want to win, they gotta play better.
They gotta play better.
They gotta play better. They've got. They have the talent on that team. They went 10-0.
Yeah, they really
2
do.
years in a row, and then after that, the wheels fall off.
They finished 11-6. They finished 11-6. They were 2nd in the NFC West, and they lost to the Rams in the wild card round at the game that I got COVID.
Yeah. The thing is, though, is they were undefeated. I think they were undefeated until they were
They
9-0,
began the season
10-0,
as
or
7-0.
something like that.
Yep,
Yeah.
7-0, and Murray was looking like an early candidate for MVP.
And
Yes, he was.
And yet again, 2 years in a row, second half of the season, they fall apart. So that tells you that's coaching. It's them, not staying focused. It's not changing your playbook around enough. So, that's really hard too. Plus, Kyler gets injured every year. So, yeah.
I'm looking at this, their positional needs. They need a cornerback, offensive guard, offensive tackle, defensive tackle, and they hold picks 23, 55, and 87. So I can see them blowing an offensive tackle and an offensive guard in those two picks, and then grabbing a cornerback at 87, or maybe going 87, 55 a cornerback, and then.
You forgot to list quarterback on one of those needs.
We'll get there, guys. We'll get there.
True. Very true. No. Good point. Okay, let's. The Lizard King has found a new home. Sammy Watkins has a new home. The Green Bay Packers have signed him to a 1-year deal. Prepare for the best week 1 Sammy has ever had. I'm high on believing. And then be prepared for absolutely nothing like the remainder of the season. So,
all right, guys. Who is Mahomes going to throw to? Like who?
Sammy Watkins. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Mecole Hardman.
Mahomes is thrown to nobody. Yeah, Mahomes is thrown to nobody.
Mecole
He's going to throw to Mecole, and Mecole's going to drop
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. They picked him up. He drops passes left and right. I mean, they got Juju.
It's not Juju.
Juju's moved.
Juju's going to hit a little bit. Juju will get
who he's going to throw to because I don't know if I'm going to tag this man. What am I going to do?
Oh, if I were you, I wouldn't be tagging that man. Well, actually, if I were you, I would tag that man all the way to the bank, dude. That's what you need to do. Tag that man to the bank. Ride him as long as I rode Cam Newton.
They gotta be picking up some wide receivers during this.
They
draft.
need to. They have to. They need wide receiver help, and they need to do. Yeah, let me pull up their. I gotta pull up their chart.
I mean, the best ones are going to be gone by the time they're picking, though, too.
Probably. Well, I mean,
I
disagree.
The top
actually,
2 are going to be gone. So what? There are so many good wide receivers in this draft that you can get one in the 2nd or 3rd round and still be sitting on gold.
Well, that's true. I mean, Devontae Adams was the 2nd round. Chris Godwin was 3rd round. Cooper Kupp was 3rd round.
I'd like to
those
point out
those are like top 5. They're all
Sammy
not first
Watkins
round.
was drafted before Mike Evans.
Yes, he
and
was.
Mike Evans is working on his 8th straight 1,000-yard season, while Sammy just joined his 4th team.
So Kansas City has picked 29 and 30. They're back-to-back.
Yep.
Correct. And then 50 and 62. So they're actually a lot of picks really close. They need an edge rusher, a wide receiver, a corner, a safety, and a linebacker. So they need some serious defensive help as well as their wide receiver.
Yeah.
And they're graded out for they need a wide receiver like very, very badly.
I don't think it matters who they draft. They're going to be last in the AFC West this year.
Yes. And I think it'll be close between them and the Raiders, but yes, they will be behind the Raiders. For all your Raider fans out there, you're going to just squeak into 3rd place in your division. So come at me, bros.
Record.
Yeah, come at me, bros. They don't make wild card. I like it.
Yeah, I don't know if they do.
That's harsh.
Next bit of news. Panthers stand as current team to win the Baker Mayfield sweepstakes.
I think you needed to throw a little more like win in it because it's a joke and, it's sad because I like him and he's a good quarterback and he's catching a lot of flack right now.
Look, obviously nothing's going to happen until the draft occurs. We figure out which QBs are going where, and the teams that are left without a QB are going to go after them. They're going to go after Kyle
Murray. Year for quarterback. next year is.
And next bit of news, Cowboys quarterback Kelvin Joseph is a person of interest in a murder of a 20-year-old man. And that being said, he is still working out with the Cowboys as of yesterday.
Yep. Nothing like it. It's Cowboys and Raiders. They love hiring felons, right?
Oh,
It's got to be part of like your contract. If in the next 18 months you don't have a probation officer, we will cut you.
At least it's person of interest, not
yeah, allegedly. There's a
murder
video case.
suspects arrested.
That's
Yeah.
all right. This next one blows this one even better. Panthers linebacker Damian Williams was arrested last week in the great state of Texas after his girlfriend accused him of threatening to kill her, also facing assault charges. So I read into this, and she broke up with him, and he threatened to hit her with a tire iron.
Yikes.
What a winner.
Oof. He's going to at least get 2.5 game suspension in the NFL at a minimum. Minimum.
Yeah.
I mean, I see. Yeah.
I don't know. I
Maybe
think
like
they're just going to
6.
slap him with a warning. That's that's their MO.
Our proportion.
Yeah.
It depends if he gets charged, right? I guess if he walks off and he doesn't get any charges, then he could get the slap on the hand and, NFL it up. But
No,
I want to
honestly
see this
think
dude
they're
get
gonna
6 weeks. I want to
they're
see him
gonna-
get 6 weeks.
They're going to go harder on these things. I mean,
yeah.
they've got so much flack of their lack of enforcing penalties on these types of situations to the point where, I mean, right now, aren't they making every team hire a female sub coach in one of the management or coaching positions?
Female or minority in what was
In
it? Was
the
the
front office.
coaches? No, it's a coach's assistant, or it was an offensive coordinator assistant position. So it was essentially an assistant to the offensive coordinator or coach.
Got it. But yeah, I doubt they'll go easy from here on out, but who knows, honestly.
Throw the book at him. That's what I want to see.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Quarterback Derek Carr agrees to 3-year, $121.5. I like that 0.5 contract extension with the Raiders. Congratulations, Derek Carr.
Right? Huge news. I mean, good for him. He's
That's
making
insane.
waves. I like it. He deserves it. He's playing really well. He is a good quarterback in a very tough division. So,
And honestly, they got a solid team this year. I don't think
They
they'll
do.
finish third. I think they're at least first or second this year. I really do.
Get out of
okay.
here.
Let me ask you, because
Just get out.
I thought you said
With
you
Denver
weren't
and the
smoking yet.
Chargers, too?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like,
I thought you said
I-
you weren't smoking, dude.
Yeah, right? Just get out of here.
Not yet. I don't think. I mean, Denver. They're going to have to get used to. He's going to have to get used to the offense there. He's not going to be able to just come in, plug and play. At least that's my take on it. I do think Chargers are going to be 1 and 2. I think Raiders are going to be up there with them. I mean, they just picked up a veteran, incredibly great athletic wide receiver, and Carr is solid. I'm telling you guys.
Yeah, but we have Herbert, so
I'm entering. So there it is. We have it. She's a Charger
Finally.
fan. She's a Charger fan. She has shown her colors.
Yeah, we love what the Chargers are building, by the way.
Oh, we do.
talk about
And
it
I
often.
see the Chargers as first in their division.
oh, for
and
sure.
Denver's going to end up being second or third, depending upon how well Oakland does. But I have to make that toilet flush sound because of you talking about Adams being their savior.
I think Adams just provides another depth to their offense they never had before. That's what I think. I mean,
How much did your Oakland Raider friends pay you to
Yeah,
talk about
I do like the new coaching staff though too. I think that it's going to be a battle, but I still think that they're going to be third.
I agree. I think, and it'll be a really
why
close.
do you think Denver is
Really
so high
close.
up?
Because Denver is
Russell
one of
Wilson's
the most
good.
talented rosters in the NFL. They've just
And they just
had
needed a
horrible
quarterback.
quarterbacking.
Exactly. And even though Russell Wilson doesn't know their scheme as well, he will learn it. And he is very talented, and he will do well on the fly. He will do well this year. I like him better there than I did as a Seattle Seahawk.
You never liked him.
Hey, that's saying something.
Exactly. True. You're not wrong, but I like him this year. So
I can see what your points are, Ali, but I still think there's gonna be third.
All right.
But personally, yeah, I could see a world where they're second in the division.
No, you'll fire Cass up. She'll chime in hard. All right.
I just like how everybody agrees that they won't be first, though. That's
True. All right. Next bit of news. AJ Green, talking about veterans, has returned to the Cardinals on a 1-year deal.
I want to make the toilet sound again.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, they have to figure out their quarterback situation before I get excited on anybody joining that team.
Yeah, that's one kind of. I mean, I like AJ Green, but he just didn't. He wasn't himself last year. He definitely saw the downgrade in age. He did not. I don't think he did not hit his 1,000-yard marker like he always does.
But he had a
wasn't
few.
even close.
He had a few epic multi-touchdown
He had some good games.
though.
Yeah. He had some big passes that were really good, but they were accompanied by some twos and some non-existent games, right? And you can't depend upon that.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Toilet flush. And moving on. Marshawn Lynch joins the NHL's Seattle Kraken as a minority owner. Go Skittles! I like that.
Enterprising, yeah, good for him.
Oh, dude,
I like Marshawn.
I love Marshawn Lynch. So go Lynch.
Yeah, that's smart.
Russell Wilson purchases a $25 million home in the Denver area. Yeah, might as well. It's got a basketball court and an indoor pool, apparently.
$25 million in Denver. This thing's got to be huge.
It is
11,000 square feet.
Yeah.
Why?
That's the size of my neighborhood.
Yeah, I was just thinking, how much of the block is that? Is the school included?
6 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms. It's on 2 acres. Is this?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
My house is a 1/4 acre. That's awesome.
And that's large.
And that is large. Yeah, that is large. We're one of the bigger lots on the block, but 1/4 acre. So
has heated floors. Anyways, this is going to sound like a real estate listing. We'll move on. We already talked about that.
Us Californians are jealous.
All that space. All right. Next bit of news. Baker Mayfield will sit off-season workouts. I'm not surprised.
I mean, he's a little butthurt, right?
Yeah.
He didn't like what they've done with him, and he says, you know what? You reap what you sow.
Yeah. I would be surprised if he just shows up to another team's off season.
You know he's like sending letters into the EA. Like,
hey,
Watson's guilty.
Yeah.
Watson's guilty. God. Like you know he's like, come on. He wants things bad to happen to Watson because he just wants to see the Browns do bad, and then he can be like, this is what you wanted, huh? So
yeah.
I mean, you know, if I'm him, I'm probably thinking the same thing. So
he's just gonna show up to Houston's offseason and be like, "Hey, I know you guys lost a pretty good quarterback. Can I play with you?"
I hope he shows up looking like the Jags' old quarterback that just left. Minshew, Gardner Minshew, mustache with a headband and the hair going up. Oh, that would be epic if he does that. I'd be good with that. And make a meme too.
Yeah, and a cowboy hat and boots. He just walks in.
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
play in Houston. I am Texas.
Short, like jean shorts.
Yeah. Frayed too.
Love
They're
it.
frayed.
Yeah,
They would never be
that's
clean
how I
cut.
saw it in my head too.
Yeah.
So, might as well. So, all right. Our final bit of news. Deebo Samuel this morning has requested a trade from the 49ers. Does not give a reason as to why he wants to be retraded. Says he is going to keep that to himself for now, but is very unhappy and wants out of the organization.
Money.
Yes. Yes.
Well, he
Thank
also
you.
said that he wants to be used as a wide receiver and not as a hybrid. So,
Man. I mean,
I
he just
mean-
saw Christian Kirk get $20 million a year, and he's like, "This is some bull.
well,
I want more
everybody saw
money."
Christian Kirk get money, and everyone's like, and Christian Kirk's over here like, what? Just me over here in my pile of money.
I mean, look, and he's potentially another one of my tags. So wonderful. He's unfollowed the 49ers like on his Twitter. He's playing these games. He was just going after money. And I didn't hear about the whole not playing the dual role, but I don't blame him. I mean, wide receivers just have longer careers than running backs. So he doesn't want to injure himself so young in his career. He was doing everything for his team. He's completely talented. But I don't know if the attitude is gonna win him any fans out there with other leagues or other teams.
I love it when players unfollow their team social media. Like, I want nothing to do with you. Bye-bye. This will do it.
It's just another tool that they can use. Guys,
I
I
just
do have
picture the child stamping their feet, face down on the ground, swinging their fist into the ground. That's all I ever picture.
Hey, if I did that and it earned me an extra $10 million, I'd be doing that right now. All day, every day.
And you're fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I do have a stat correction I need to share. I apologize for having fake news on here, but his Russell Wilson's house is actually 20,000 square feet, not 11,000 square feet. So I don't want to disparage him, or he deserves every bit of that.
Oh, wow.
20,000.
I don't even know what to say to that.
No.
I hate him even more. All right. Well, that's our news for the day. We finished up with some of the leftover free agency news that was, I guess, leftover. And then let's move in to the draft that is next week. Ollie, let's start with quarterbacks.
Oh, boy. Well, I think we got a couple of leading quarterbacks. I think everyone's going to agree. You got Kenny Pickett, who came along strong as a senior over at Pittsburgh. I guess, is he a senior, or do we call him a super senior there? He threw 4,300 yards, 42 touchdown passes. Obviously some red flags are he's 24 years old. Did you guys see his stats before he had this insane season that he basically broke every QB record in Pittsburgh? He had like 8 touchdowns or something. It was something super low.
Yeah.
He had like 2 mediocre years and then an insane year. So
I don't know what happened, or if he's listening to Tony Robbins, like, what is he doing? Like, it's but you know what? I'm excited, and I think that earns him a first round draft pick. The next one, Malik Willis, obviously exciting dual threat quarterback, great arm. I mean, he was leading into the NFL, and I think anytime you get a dual threat quarterback, they're always talking about, does he have what it takes to adjust to the NFL? At this point, they are. That's it. Like, I think any coach or any offense can run, and we've seen it time and time again with the quarterbacks in the league right now. So,
I think he's comparable to Josh Allen.
Yeah,
It's like it's almost identical. He's got all of the physical talent and traits, but there's a lot of red flags there. I mean, if he has a high upside. I think he's the highest upside of all of the quarterbacks in this class.
He does.
But it really depends on his development.
He has the highest upside, but he doesn't have a super high floor, and he's not a safe pick where
Pickett is the safest pick, but then
Yeah.
still, he only had one good year of production.
I mean, it's hard
But
to
I
find
guess-
a good safe pick in a rookie, but
Yeah.
I like Matt Corral a little safer than I do any of the others.
So
And Corral's
he
probably
was-
third on the list.
He was running for Heisman this year. He's a little bit erratic, but I mean, he was in one of the toughest conferences in college football.
Mhm.
So, I mean, is it, and that might be the thing. Pickett might just shine because of the teams he played. I mean, they did win, and what is he? He broke Dan Marino's record in that school, or I forget which quarterback. I'll have to take a look at it. But
Yeah,
bottom
Marino
line
was
is, I mean,
it.
was it? Yeah. So I agree. I mean, I think Pickett will go higher than Willis this year.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you may not be wrong. The red flags of Willis may hold him back. Plus, quarterbacks or teams that are going to jump at the quarterback this season, like
Yeah.
more pocket passers than players that run from the pocket. Detroit Lions. But
I did hear something that was pretty funny on a podcast, and people are linking Pickett to going to the Carolina Panthers at number 6.
Yeah.
And
Yep,
the
I've
guy
seen
on the podcast was like, "Why? Why would you go Kenny Pickett? You have a Kenny Pickett on your team. His name is Sam Darnold. They do the same thing. They are exactly the same player. Why would you ever take Pickett? At least give yourself a chance with Malik Willis if you're going QB."
That's funny.
So I thought
That's
it was
funny.
hilarious and good to show.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'd still pick Corral over the three of them, but that's just me. So
Well, maybe we can have another water bet and see who wins this one.
draft day picks.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, there's other QBs in the mix. You got Sam Howell, Bailey. He pronounced his last name Zappa.
Zappa.
A few others, all kind of, just it's going to be best guess who's going to go when. I think some teams might just want that second or third QB in their lineup, so they'll probably go late. But yeah, I mean, that's about it for quarterbacks. I think this year is a lot more wide receivers and defensive players that are exciting than the quarterback class this time.
I really did like Carson Strong's combine though too. He had a pretty awesome combine. I liked
He
what he put together.
did look well as Sam Howell. They both looked really well. Ritter wasn't terrible. Desmond Ritter wasn't terrible at the combine, but they'll be late round quarterbacks where they go. I mean, there are some quarterback needy teams. None of these. I mean, I think beyond Pickett and maybe Corral, those are the two that you'll look at if you're in a super flex league. Other than that, I mean, I don't know.
Willis, because you got the
Willis.
rushing threat.
Maybe that's just
Starts.
look. I'm not against a dual threat quarterback. You guys know that. I was a Cam Newton all the way, so not against it, but I don't know. I just something about him. I don't think he should be ranked number 1. I like Pickett and Corral over him. Just me. He didn't want to throw at the combine. I never like it when I don't want to throw at the combine. That's because you want to have your own pro day that you put together yourself, and you want to have all control of it. Well, that's cool and all. You're not going to have control of NFL games, so I'd like to see you at the combine throwing what you should be doing.
I mean, name the last NFL first overall pick that threw at the combine.
True, a lot of them don't like to do that. There's been a few though. I've seen a few still throw at the combine. They do.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Burrow didn't. Murray didn't. Mayfield didn't. Now, if you're a top prospect as a QB, you don't throw at the
You
combine.
sit at home. Yeah, I hate that. I really do, though. I don't
agree.
like that.
I agree.
They want to
But don't
host their own
knock
pro
him
days.
for it.
No,
Yeah.
true. I'm not knocking just him, but I'm
Mhm.
just saying I just don't like that. That's all.
Yeah,
I like to see a little more, and
I agree with that.
So I'm be very curious to see where some of these guys land. It's a scary year for teams that need quarterbacks.
It is a scary year. You are.
So.
Yep.
All right. I like that you gave me running backs. I see what you did here.
I'm just doing research.
dangling the forbidden fruit that I may not get or that I have to pay my whole fleet to move up to do. I see what you did. So
Yeah.
while there is no Najee Harris among this group, finding valuable low-end RB2s like 2021 Michael Carter could be in the cards among this class. Breece Hall is our favorite among them and worthy of a 101 in rookie drafts. He's explosive on the field, had solid production, and has pass-catching ability that could make him a 3-down back. I do like him. I think he can be 3-down back based on what team he goes to.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
That's the thing, though. I mean, it all depends on the coaching staff. I mean, it's you never know until just like you said. I don't want to repeat it, but it's definitely the team they go to, and that's when are they sharing the load, or are they going to just be the main guy? And I just don't know.
He is definitely the standout among them. I don't think there's another 3-down back among the rest of the backs here. This is our standout, but at the same time, he reminds me of David Johnson. He is very quick. He's elusive after that first cut, and he's a big back, 220 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
But he's not. With 220 pounds, you should be able to push a pile. You should be able to Derrick Henry your way through somebody. And he can't do that.
So you need to find a team that's going to get him in space.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to be able to get open. So, I mean, I like him, but I only like him if he goes to a certain place or two, And I've reached out to our number 1 pick and said, hey, look, if this guy goes to X or Y, I'm interested. If he doesn't, he's all yours. Have fun.
Another thing, I mean, just looking at his 40-yard time, he wasn't. I mean, he was pretty up there, but he was 6th in the lineup. So
4.39 is still plenty of speed.
True, but the number 2 on the list was actually faster. Kenneth Walker III was a true workhorse at Michigan State, and this kid looked really talented at the combine. I really liked his tape. I think if he can take that step this year, I mean, it's a big gap, but I mean, I hate to say that he could be a 3-down back because I said that no one else can, but if anyone can, this guy has the potential. Likelihood is he's more than likely going to wind up in a committee. He's going to be a 1A, 1B. I see him as the 1B in a committee. He's quick, but I don't see him. He's not big enough and have the body type to be a 3-down back. He's going to need the break, the reprieve to allow the bigger back in because he's not that big.
Yeah, I liked his tape better than Breece Hall's, though.
I did.
He just does some things where you go, wow. And Breece Hall, you're like, all right, technical. Okay.
You know what I get his comp, though? What I see from him is what's the Philadelphia back drafted a few years ago?
Miles Sanders?
Before Miles Sanders. I mean, that's a good comp as well. It's not far off. He's fast. He's elusive. He's not a bad guy, but he got put into a committee, and when he shares, he's not going to shine.
Yeah.
He's just
see where he goes.
A muddle in it, And I hope he does well. I want to see these guys. I love running backs. We know this. I love running backs. I think that's why I was given this, but
yeah.
I know.
Cass, what's your theory on fantasy football running backs?
So do you submit to the drafting early to a running back, or do you submit to the 0 running back theory and draft late round running backs instead and go wide receiver, quarterback in the top rounds? What's your theory?
Well, that's the thing. And I was talking to you about this earlier on which platform you play on, because I feel like each platform is different
Yes,
but
no, just because platforms can be a little different, but I think draft strategies are pretty unanimous. Yeah, they're gonna range across. I mean, it may.
But I go for wide receiver first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say it depends on value, but yeah, That's good. So so you would rather pick a good wide receiver to start with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. I don't judge you.
Nothing at all.
A lot of people
No
in our league that
judgment
love to
here.
do that. No, I
do that.
submit to the running backs.
Yeah.
I feel like, especially in our league, because we're a keeper league, when it comes to drafting in the first round, 2 rounds of players are already gone because we keep 2 offensive keepers. So when you're getting into that, you're not getting the Christian McCaffreys. You're not getting Jonathan Taylor and Najee Harris. You're drafting a Nick Chubb as your first pick. And those are picks that you tend to question at your first pick. So,
Yeah.
I've always been a wide receiver guy.
Wide receiver.
Yeah. I depend on value. If all of them are gone, give me the wide receiver all day because they're going to do better than any running back that I'm going to pick up at that point.
And that's why I like to rank by tier, because if you go, hey, I've got rank 2 wide receiver here, but a rank 3 running back, well, I'm going to go the rank 2 guy in the wide receiver category over my rank 3 guy first.
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah, interesting. So who's the third running back we're going to be fighting over come draft day?
Texas A&M's Isaiah Spiller has a solid all-around game, although his long speed isn't necessarily elite. Yeah, he kind of slows a little downfield, right? He kind of gets the trot going. Those are the 3 that separated themselves early in the pack, although Notre Dame's Kyren Williams, Arizona State's Rashad White deserve some love. Other intriguing day 2 and 3 prospects, including BYU's Tyler Algier, Michigan's Hassan Haskins, who I actually like, Alabama's Brian Johnson Jr., and Georgia's James Cook. I do like James Cook as well.
I really like
I
Williams.
should be saving these things. What am I doing? Williams is not bad. Williams has some good talent to him. He moves good.
I like Williams over Spiller just because of the speed.
Yes. Spiller looked good, and he moves good, but
he does.
Slow. He's too slow. He's not going to outrun anybody. He's not going to push over anybody.
He's Devin Singletary.
Oh, wow. What a good comp. A good comp.
He's going to get you those dirty yards, but he's not going to break one for you.
Yeah. How's his pass catching? Does he catch the ball well? Because
Spiller,
Devin Singletary.
Spiller was super smooth. Yes.
Okay. So he really is a Devin Singletary. Oh, good comp. There's some good running backs. They're nothing special. It'll be curious to see where Breece Hall goes. He probably is going to end up somewhere in the second round. I would be shocked if he gets picked in the first, but I got to be honest, fingers crossed, Buccaneers need a running back. He will be available at pick 27. I don't know.
Hope.
Oh, I do. I totally do.
Not a bad look. Would not be a bad pickup, especially if he's behind someone, comes in a few plays during a game. He might not be the running back this year, but he could be a good running back in 2, 3, 4 years down the road.
You've got Fournette and Gio Bernard to sit there and teach the young kid, and then he's still got Brady for at least a year. So
you're missing out on Keyshawn Vaughn there.
I never liked Keyshawn Vaughn. I didn't think we should have drafted Keyshawn Vaughn. And no, I'm not missing out on Keyshawn Vaughn.
I liked him, and when he was in, he looked really good last year.
I didn't like Ronald Jones either, and I'm so glad that he's gone too. So it's only a matter of time before Keyshawn Vaughn is gone as well. That was a wasted pick. I
think Breece Hall's best landing spot is Buffalo.
Breece, yes. Oh my goodness. And you're so right. And that is actually a really good spot for him. He will be in a committee, but it's his best opportunity, I think.
I don't think he's going to be in a committee if he beats him out, though.
Well, he has to beat him out, and he's not going to do it right away. It's going to be a Jonathan Taylor situation, and he's only going to take over if a real injury happens.
Yeah.
He's going to definitely share. He's going to share in that spot. And, I mean, he'll beat out Singletary. He for sure will.
Yep.
And that's a really good spot for him. That's not a bad spot. Oh yeah, he'll beat out Moss. That's a simple one. That's a simple one. Another wasted draft pick. There's some good running backs. But I think our next category is a funner category to discuss.
More fun. Sorry.
More fun. Really?
That's why.
Get him, Pat. Get him.
Here. Listen here, silent one.
Elliot, it's Malik Wallace also.
Oh, we're starting that? Okay, yeah, it is Malik Willis.
It is
sorry.
Malik Willis.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We're going to get to that. All right, guys. All right, we're getting to the petty. Let's move
All
on.
right, listen. For what we've been waiting for, the wide receiver class this year has been extremely exciting. So there are a number of prospects we can talk about that we know that's going to make an impact right away. There's Arkansas's Tyron. See, Daniel, damn it! No.
Traylon.
I got Kat there who's going to correct me on my grammar. on my name. I didn't smoke any weed today. I just stood up. I just walk away.
High pressure.
Treylon Burks, 6'3", 225, and definitely could be a wide receiver one. And then you got USC's Drake London over there at 6'5". And, I mean, a lot of analysts are comparing him to Mike Evans. I mean, he is that tall, speedy guy that you can just put down there as a Randy Moss and just have him run down the field. So I think you got some great wide receivers there. And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
That's right. And then you go into Ohio State's two wide receivers, Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave. Both prospects are projected as first rounders. PFF has them on their board for wide receivers 3 and 4 respectively. So they're both monsters. So fast. Also, they both ran sub 4.3s. Then you've got Penn State's Jahan Johnson, who I really like as a second-day pick, and Alabama's Jameson Williams, who might end up being a second-round pick because of the injury that he suffered during the championship game. But I wouldn't be surprised if a wide receiver needy team at the back end of the first decided to pick him up anyways.
I could see that happening, actually, because he was super talented, and he was actually projected to be among one of the first wide receivers drafted until that game when he blew his ACL. And,
Yeah.
Oh, it made me cringe through the TV. It hurt so bad. That poor kid. So Treylon Burks and Drake London are definitely considered to be top 3, depending upon landing spots. Now, rank them, guys. Also, I really think, and I really like Drake London, and I hate to say this because we know I hate USC, and he's a USC stud, but I mean, holy moly. I mean, this dude had the most catches in contested. So you're talking catches with contact, and he had the most yards after contact. He is Mike Evans, and he catches better than Mike Evans.
I like the most yards after contact. I don't like the fact that it was so many contested catches. He's good at that at the college level, but that's
break
also
away.
telling me he's not getting separation. And so he's got to get some that. If he's not getting separation in college, he's not going to be open in the NFL.
But it shows that he has good hands and he can grab a ball that's 2 feet out of his range.
Cornerbacks, safety, not
True.
a cornerback safety.
True. I think I like him. I hope his
Garrett
talent
Wilson will go
transition.
first.
What
was that?
Garrett Wilson will go first.
Garrett Wilson will go first.
Garrett Wilson could go first.
I think that Garrett Wilson, I agree. Garrett Wilson will probably go first. And I think Chris Olave might even go second.
So you think both Ohio State go 1 and 2, huh?
I think they do. I think they're
Where do you think
the
they
most.
go?
I think they're most polished, and I think that they're the fastest. In that combination, I think they could go higher than Burks and London.
Where do you place them?
I mean, I could see the Giants using one of their picks, and the Jets. I could see them both end up in New York.
not far off. If they make it past the 7 and 10 spots, which is Giants at 7, 10 is Jets, I see 11, the Commanders.
They're still a football team?
They're still a football team. Yeah, they haven't been downgraded yet, but that's
sad.
To be determined. Eagles could surprise us. Saints are definitely going to pluck a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Does London fall to them? That would be like hot gold. Giant, tall, 6'5" wide receiver for your blind crab leg quarterback to throw downfield to.
It's going to work well for those Hail Marys, I guess.
Oh, hey, at least he can see downfield now where he's throwing, so he's got no excuse for these 25, 27 interceptions he'll be throwing.
There goes John Hayton again.
There's always a draft where someone's walking out of the draft room unhappy, right? I know that we've all walked out on a pick and said, I'll be back in 5 minutes. So I definitely walked out on that pick. I think I remember that draft. Did you guys see the Rams draft room this year? They rented a house that is $9,500 for the day.
I did not.
Yeah, it's got a pool, an indoor golf, one of those big 3D screens that you hit the ball against the mat.
Screen.
Yeah, the screens. Yeah, it's got the pull-down screen. It's got all kinds of stuff. I mean, they're going to be drafting from the jacuzzi or the pool outside, massive TV with all the chairs for them to sit in. I mean, it's kind of crazy. The Rams are going all out for the draft this year. Anyway, with our wide receivers done, let's delve into our defensive players before we finish out the episode.
So, wide receivers, Christian Watson as a second round is very good, and Sky Miller, I think, has a very high floor. So, just some to watch for later rounds. The names I wanted to drop. That's all.
I like those names, especially Miller, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I like that name.
Yeah, those are good names.
Very good.
All right,
Not bad.
defensive positions, defensive players in the draft. My top 9 list, I think, of where they go. Not necessarily fantasy relevant because some of them are ends and some of them are defensive tackles, but we do have 3 defensive slots in our league, and they are dominated by a linebacker. And safeties sometimes are very helpful. Very rarely will you find a defensive lineman or an edge or a cornerback that is consistent enough for the season to score well in that position. But, yeah, some of them going forward.
I think it's just known we all love the linebacker position when it comes to defensive spots. But
yeah.
Football-wise, corners and defensive ends are super important.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So.
That's right. And I think that's why first overall pick this year might be. I mean, I'm hearing chatter that they might pick somebody else, but I think the most talented defensive end this year is Aiden Hutchinson. And I think he is the most pro-ready, most productive throughout his college career, most well-coached. I mean, he's plug-and-play, and you want that for your first overall pick.
And he's huge.
6'7", 260 pounds.
Yes. Have you seen how big he is next to other people? I mean, it's the mountain.
He's a monster. Yeah.
Yes.
But he's also, like, technically sound, which makes him on another level.
Yeah. Well, let's be honest. It's not going to help Jacksonville whatsoever.
No, because they're not going to pick him.
Yeah.
They're going to pick the next one on the list is Trayvon Walker because he has the highest ceiling. He has all of the same measurables as Myles Garrett. He just did not produce very well. But they also didn't hold him on the edge a lot in Georgia because they had a defensive line rotation that was insane. But, yeah.
Doesn't being the first few picks just royally suck? You either go on to the Jaguars, the Lions, the Houston Jets, or the Giants. Like, that's it. Those are your teams. Anyways, I digress. Sorry, Daniel.
At least the Jags don't have Urban Meyer there anymore, so you're not going to get kicked and insulted to the point that you cry and drive away. So it's good.
You know, it's
There's
so
that.
funny to think about that, because I remember back when we were on the high school team and the assistant coaches got fired for kicking a player in the head. He kicked Zach in the head. Oh, I totally remember that. I mean, we had some
people
amazing.
against a locker. Yeah, that was.
Well, we
Looking
had the
back,
one that
that
was
man-
fired because he was a blackjack dealer and didn't tell the school that he did it on the side.
I can't believe as kids we always thought adults knew so much better. We should.
Oh,
Oh, God.
and we used to think these guys were cool. Boy, were these guys
Wait.
idiots.
Well,
What's
John
wrong
and I
with
always
being a
hated our
blackjack
head
dealer?
coach.
Oh, I hated all of our coaches.
What
Oh
is
my
he
God.
dealing to high school students and like? I think that was.
No, that was the head coach was sleeping with high school students.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some.
He got
winners out
fired.
there.
He coaches at a JUCO now.
Hmm.
And then
on a jail, not just fired, but go on.
right? Right. At least he was smart enough to go when they were 18, apparently. So, my third ranked player is also defensive end, Kayvon Thibodeau. He's gotten progressively better every single year. Dude's a monster. I think that he could be the best one out of this entire group this year.
Agreed. This is my big defensive end that I really like. I know Aiden is huge, and the dude is literally ranked number one, and he really is productive and the most pro-ready. But like this Thibodeau kid has super high ceiling, and holy moly, could he be something?
Yeah, that's one of my big personal markers when I'm looking at prospects coming in, is like, how did they do year by year? If they show like improvement every year, I'm like, cool. That more than likely is going to keep going on the NFL side of things, because like it or not, no matter how good you're coming out of college, you need to improve for the NFL. So like once I see that on any player, I'm like, yes, I am in, And he is the only defensive end that really displayed that this year. Aiden Hutchinson was super consistent. He came in good, he stayed good, and he ended good, but it wasn't like better.
Yeah. No, I like Thibodeau. He was one of my big picks for a really good defensive spot, and I like him. And they can move him around a little bit too, but he's going to be speed on the outside of that end.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be hard to stop.
Power.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude's a monster. I really like his game.
He's going to be a tear to the left side of the line, because they'll definitely put him left side. So.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad I don't have the first overall pick. I'd be ripping my hair out on him or someone else. So upside is, I think, for him is very high, very consistent. Right. Number 4, we're going into the second most valuable defensive position, to cornerback. I like Derek Stingley Jr. The best. A lot of people have Sauce Gardner as the first corner. Derek Stingley, I think, is the most well-rounded, and he's really good at everything. Whereas Sauce Gardner, who is my 5th ranking player for my defensive side of things, is extremely good at press man. They left him on an island. He did his thing. And the occasional time that they played zone, he looked like a fish out of water. And defenses play a lot of zone inside the NFL, and so I just that's why they're 1 and 2. Sauce Gardner is still going to be a really good corner, but if I'm picking the first corner off the board, I want a guy that's good at everything, not a guy that I'm going to question whether or not he's going to play zone.
Yep, and he kind of scared me a little bit too. I like your next few picks, though.
Yeah. Number 6, safety Kyle Hamilton. He's just very good at everything, and everything coming out says he's an excellent leader, somebody to build a core of your defense around. So that's always an exciting prospect. And finally, a fantasy relevant player, possibly. Next one, 7, is a fantasy relevant player. Devin Lloyd. He's a student of the game. He is a fantastic coverage linebacker, and that is at a premium right now. and definitely worthy of a first-round pick. Born leader, they say, from what I've read and heard.
So the linebacker we fight over this year. I see.
Yes.
I see.
That's right. Who's trading for him at the end of the season is the question.
I like it.
And then an edge here, rather than a defensive end, he's listed as edge because he's a little bit smaller and plays offense outside linebacker. Jermaine Johnson II. He's productive, athletic, and has room to grow. But he's definitely, I think, will be a first-round pick too. Mid probably, I think. Number 9, I had to go with the big boy here. Defensive tackle Jordan Davis. I think they have ranked a little bit higher. I think I'm ranking him for his ceiling. He's just a freak athlete. Go look at his combine numbers. He had better combine numbers than most of the tight end class and some of the wide receiver class in the combine. It's absolutely insane. And he's like 340 pounds. So that'll give you a little bit of a perspective there.
Wow.
I remember talking about his knees with you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man,
He's a monster. And running, so basically he was running like 21 and a half, 22 miles an hour. You got 340 pounds coming at you at that speed. You're talking like,
you're gonna die.
Instant death. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to meet Jesus now? So,
No, he just skips that portion of it. Knocks him right through the gates. He skips the line.
You got the VIP escort through the gate right there. That's
right.
what it was. I like that.
Everybody like, who was that?
Beautiful. Man, I can't wait. So the draft is April 28th, Thursday. Starts at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern. This is day 1, and it is always glorious to watch. I hope you all enjoy. Thanks for joining us today. Write in, soldiers. We need soldiers to come and play against us in this year's fantasy league to come take down the Generals. ffwc23@gmail.com or @war_fantasy on Twitter. Tune in next episode. We will discuss the NFL draft. Where did all the rookies go? And what impact will this have? And who will we be targeting this season? Yes, we will be sharing this with all of you. It's a good thing that our league doesn't listen to our own podcast, right? So
I know. I was going to say I'm not turning in my homework.
Okay, so Ollie, I'm going to need you to step up and write the episode because I'm not doing mine either.
Sammy Watkins.
Yeah.
Top number one pick for me this year.
I could see that. All right. Well, thanks for marching with us. And as always,
Stay vigilant, soldiers.